founder of the Patriot Academy, Rick Green, and Republican congressional candidate for Texas's 16th district, Irene Armendariz Jackson. Good to see both of you on this Tuesday.
Good morning.
So apparently a few sources telling The Hill that President Biden told former President Barack Obama that he is running for re-election. I want to start with you, Irene, based on what you heard and saw there. Again, those are just a few of many instances that are making their way across social media. What do you think about this report from The Hill? And then what do you think when you see videos like that?
Well, is there any other kind of videos with President Biden actually looking like he knows where he's at, what year it is, what office he holds? And I know here in El Paso, we encounter a lot of the community on a day-to-day basis. And even those that voted for Biden, when we speak the truth and we show them what is really happening, and they feel it. They feel it when they go to the grocery store, to the pump. You know, at the end of the day, they're having voters regret, and I hope they remember. And I think we're doing a pretty good job of constantly reminding them. And yes, I hope he runs. I hope he runs, whoever the Republican Party endorses, if it's President Trump or somebody else. Hopefully it'll be an easy win, because, I mean, what else is there to do but to show the facts of what he's doing, which is nothing for the American people.
Rick, this is kind of a tough one, right? So if he is in dire straits, as some Republicans have been alluding to, a lot of them saying, well, that's going to be a good win for us. However, if you're keeping the country in the whole in mind, do you really want the leader of the free world not in his right mind? I mean, you're American first. Let me ask you your thoughts.
Yeah, well, and Irene's 100% right about, where's the video of him actually being cognizant and sharp and a leader and bold and strong and all the things that you would want your president to be. We don't see any of that from him. It's a joke for him to say that he's going to run again in 2024. The Democrat Party's not that foolish. There's no way they're going to let him get through a primary. It's just insane. They're trying to figure out a way to get him off the stage right now. The fact that the Biden family is unwilling to exit stage right and be done with this just shows you that they've always been leeches on government and society. They've always been takers, not givers. They've never been willing to do the right thing when the chips were down in this situation. And Joe Biden, once again, refuses to do the right thing. Everyone knows that he should resign. This man is not, as the 25th Amendment talks about, capable of fulfilling, discharging the duties of president. And Irene also hit on why it really matters. It's not just that it's an embarrassment. It's not just that it makes us look weak. It's actually hurting Americans. This man is incapable of dealing with the crisis at the border. He's incapable of dealing with the economic crisis that he created. It is time to get him off the stage. And if they won't invoke the 25th Amendment as they should, actually, if he won't resign as he should, and then the cabinet and the vice president won't invoke the 25th as they should, then it could be that at some point the Congress decides impeachment is the only answer to stop this. Because it's not just the embarrassment and all of those things. It's the fact that he's ignoring the Constitution. He's violating the Constitution. He's doing things that are actually impeachable in the first place.
But then a lot of people have said, I don't really like option B. We've had Robin Byro, who is a Democratic strategist on this show before. He helped get Barack Obama elected. He even admitted on this very program he would like to see somebody else. Here's the key, though. I haven't heard one person mention, the vice president. Irene. Yeah.
Well, I was very blessed that when she came to El Paso, I organized the protest that actually everybody watched on social media. And the response on that Tuesday that she was coming on Thursday, people are just fed up with her as well. And even the few people that showed up to the protest that were there to support her, as we talked to them one-on-one, and the majority of the people that show up, of course, are Hispanics, because we are over 80% of the population here in El Paso. And when I told them directly, and the other people told them directly what they have been doing, what she stands for, they were shocked. Because, of course, here in El Paso...
But with that in mind, Irene, and I want to be conscientious of time, with that in mind, you have Rick saying the president needs to step down. Well, if he does do that, it's the vice president who's going to take
Right,
over. And there are a
right.
lot of people on the left and right who don't want to see that happen. So I'm going to ask you, do you think the president should step down? And how do you feel about having the
very
vice
scary.
president then become the president?
It's very scary. I mean, look at her record when she was DA. What did she do? She actually came against the man that exposed Planned Parenthood for selling body parts. Is that what we want? I'm not sure at this point if that's the right choice.
All right. Well, we talked about President Biden and again the chances of him running again. Again, that report saying that he's going to. But let's talk about President Trump. There have been some reports out there that he may not run, although not many. A lot of people saying that he is definitely going to run in 2024. But there was someone who went on MSNBC suggesting that he doesn't really think he's going to run. Let's take a listen.
I won twice, and I did much better the second time. And now we just may have to do it again. Is there anybody here who would like to see me run again? Put that here, I'll remember. We've never seen anything like this before, but we will come back, and we will come back strong. You watch.
So there you had him, various moments doing his rallies, saying, basically, I'm going to run again. But as I mentioned, a former Obama campaign advisor telling MSNBC that he doesn't believe that he will, that he may end up eating his words. I want to get both of you to respond to this. Rick, is there any chance that he wouldn't run?
Yeah, I think there is a chance he doesn't run. I don't think we'll know the answer to that until at least after the 2022 elections and maybe even, halfway into 2023, because there's no one else on the planet better positioned to lead the movement against the Biden administration and back towards freedom and away from these tyrannical ways that this administration has led us. So I think he has to play those cards, and he has to keep everybody thinking he's going to run, even if he isn't. But honestly, I think he wants to run. I think he wants to right the ship. I think, I was not a Donald Trump fan years ago. It took a lot for me to become a Donald Trump fan and appreciate the things that he did for the country. And I truly believe that he does have the country's best interest at heart. And if he believes he's the only one that can get in there and fix this and actually finally prosecute some of the people that have done such wrong to America, I think he will. Harris, I just say real quick, look, if you trade away your relief pitchers, all your good relief pitchers, and you put all your eggs in one basket.
I'm going to have to cut you off, Rick, because I want Irene to respond before we go to break. Irene, any chance, yes or no, that the President Trump will not run?
Yes, I hope so, and he should come to El Paso. President Trump, if you're watching this, we would welcome you again with open arms. El Paso's ready for our president, President Trump.
All right, panel, stick around. We still have a lot more.